The atmosphere was electric on the set of Good Morning America that Thursday morning. The producers had hyped the segment all week. Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, returning to daytime television for a rare live interview with Robin Roberts. Cameras rolled, teleprompters were prepped, but behind the scenes, something was brewing, something no one could script. Meghan arrived 20 minutes early, flanked by her tightly managed PR team. Her custom cream-colored suit by a high-end LA designer made a statement: elegance, power, and precision. But while her appearance exuded grace, her demeanor backstage was noticeably tense. Staffers whispered that she had requested pre-approval of all questions. Robin, of course, had refused. "She doesn't dictate how we do journalism," one senior producer reportedly said. "This isn't a Netflix special." The segment began smoothly enough. Meghan spoke eloquently about her new initiative, the Everwell Foundation, an organization aimed at supporting mental health and self-care resources for women of color. Robin smiled politely, her posture relaxed but focused, letting Meghan lay out her narrative. It was the kind of polished back and forth the Duchess had become used to. But then came the shift. Robin slowly lowered her cue cards, eyes narrowing just slightly. "Meghan," she said in a tone that was calm but commanding, "your mission to uplift marginalized voices is admirable. But I have to ask, how do you reconcile that with the persistent reports of your own former staffers, many of them women, saying they felt bullied while working for you in the UK?" The studio fell silent. Meghan's jaw twitched. Her smile froze for a fraction of a second before she responded. "I find that question disappointing," she said carefully. "Those reports were fueled by a toxic media climate, and frankly, they were weaponized to silence me." Robin didn't flinch, but they weren't just media stories. There were internal HR complaints, emails, resignations. These women say they felt unheard, dismissed, even humiliated. Meghan sat up straighter, clearly trying to maintain control. "I won't dignify every rumor that's been used to derail my work," she said, her voice tightening. This interview was supposed to be about the foundation, about real impact. Robin raised an eyebrow. Impact and accountability often go hand in hand. "Don't you think the public deserves transparency, especially from someone who's positioned herself as a voice of truth and empowerment?" It was a surgical blow. Meghan hesitated, just long enough for viewers at home to notice. The control she usually had in interviews was slipping through her fingers like sand. "I've addressed those things before," she said, glancing momentarily off camera. "But you haven't addressed them here," Robin replied smoothly. "Not on live television, not without edits." The comment hit hard. Meghan's body language changed instantly. She shifted in her seat, her smile replaced by a clenched expression. She unhooked her microphone with a swift, practiced motion. "I didn't agree to this," she muttered. "This isn't journalism, it's a takedown." Standing abruptly, she turned to the side stage. "We're done," she said sharply to her publicist, who scrambled to gather her things. Robin remained seated, composed and centered, the live camera still fixed on her. "She came to speak her truth," Robin said directly into the lens, "but truth doesn't fear questions. Truth stands tall, even under pressure." The producers scrambled to cut to commercial, but the clip had already gone viral within minutes. Meghan Markle walking off live TV. Robin Roberts, unshaken, issuing a powerful closing line that was already being quoted across Twitter, TikTok, and primetime news. The clash wasn't just unexpected, it was unforgettable. The fallout from the Good Morning America clash between Robin Roberts and Meghan Markle was immediate and merciless. By noon, every major outlet had dissected the confrontation, with viral headlines like, "Robin Roberts stuns Meghan Markle into silence," and "Duchess walks off live TV," dominating the digital sphere. Within ABC, the atmosphere was a mix of shock and silent vindication. Staffers knew Robin had been sitting on those questions for days. She'd warned producers ahead of time, if she wants to promote authenticity, then we're going to ask her to show it. Robin's professionalism had never been in question, but this moment had elevated her from respected anchor to cultural lightning rod. Meanwhile, Meghan's team was in chaos. Calls poured into Archwell HQ. PR managers were in full crisis mode, scrambling to control the narrative. Meghan's spokesperson issued a short, cautious statement by early afternoon. The Duchess of Sussex appeared on Good Morning America today to promote a charitable initiative close to her heart. Unfortunately, the conversation unexpectedly veered into sensationalism and accusations, undermining the mission of her visit. But the public wasn't buying it. Clips of the moment Meghan stood up and removed her mic flooded every platform. Robin's words, "Truth doesn't fear questions," were printed on t-shirts by sundown. One of the most shared tweets read, "Robin Roberts did what Oprah didn't. She asked the real questions." Support for Robin exploded. Celebrities, journalists, and viewers across the globe weighed in. Whoopi Goldberg commented during The View, "Robin's not some tabloid reporter. If she's asking you something, it's because millions of people want answers." Meanwhile, Piers Morgan gleefully tweeted, "Robin Roberts did to Meghan in 8 minutes what British media couldn't do in 3 years. Bravo." But not everyone was cheering. Meghan's allies in Hollywood and activism pushed back hard. Serena Williams posted an Instagram story reading, "Black women face scrutiny no matter where they go. Meghan deserves to speak without being attacked." Ava DuVernay tweeted, "Sometimes a platform becomes a weapon. That's what happened today." Inside Meghan's Montecito mansion, the mood was described by one insider as rage mixed with heartbreak. According to close sources, Meghan had felt ambushed. She believed this would be a safe space, the source said. No one warned her Robin was going to go there. But others claimed Meghan had been cautioned. Robin sent over her general topics. She made it clear the bullying allegations might come up, a GMA executive producer told Variety. "We're not here to do puff pieces." Meghan wanted a platform, not a conversation. The damage extended beyond the interview. Archwell Foundation reportedly received a wave of donation cancellations following the appearance. Several staffers, already burned out by the intense press cycles, handed in their resignations over the weekend. Despite the PR mess, Meghan wasn't staying silent. Just 2 days later, she appeared in a pre-recorded video posted to her foundation's YouTube channel, sitting beside Prince Harry in a quiet garden. She addressed the incident with visible restraint. "I believe in difficult conversations," she said. "But there's a difference between a conversation and a cross-examination. I won't apologize for protecting my peace. And I won't be bullied, on or off television." The video was meant to reset the tone, but reactions were mixed. Many applauded her for speaking up, but others felt it was deflection, not accountability. As for Robin, she remained characteristically quiet. When asked by reporters if she had anything to say to Meghan, she simply replied, "I asked what needed to be asked. That's my job." Ratings for Good Morning America skyrocketed that week. ABC executives were privately thrilled. Internally, some dubbed it the Robin Roberts moment. But beneath the headlines and hashtags, the encounter had revealed something deeper: the widening divide between the curated world of celebrity and the increasingly unfiltered world of journalism. And in that divide, Robin Roberts stood firm, calm, direct, and unapologetically real.